What's up, YouTube? It's James coming back at you with another informative video. Hope you guys are doing well out there on this chilly Thursday. I'm doing real good myself. You know, this weather is all over the place these days. Yesterday it was just like in the 70s, but today not so much. It's like 40 degrees, right? So yeah, it's a chilly day. Look, I come across this particular story right here, and this man that you see before you is named Raymond Ratio, you know, and he worked at Best Western Hotel in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Okay. And this man actually was arrested. And the reason why he was arrested is because uh, the hotel that he works at, okay, he had to deal with a racist sub, you understand, that came in hurling racial expletives to him. So this man right here put him, told him, I'm canceling, your what your stay here, in other words. And the man got mad, and basically canceled him and put him out of the hotel. So we're going to check out this video, and then afterward we're going to get into the commentary.
Just released video of a fight at a South Florida hotel between a guest and an employee. When police show up, a confrontation between the hotel employee and an officer. Tonight, a prominent civil rights advocate claims the wrong man was arrested in the violent fight. Surveillance video captured the entire incident, which happened back in January. Attorney Benjamin Crump released the video.
Now, according to the arrest report, the hotel employee says the guest was calling him racial slurs. CBS 4's Ashley Dyer has been working to get a comment from police, the hotel, and Benjamin Crump.
Ashley is live right now at Fort Lauderdale Police Department headquarters. Ashley, right now, is anyone there talking?
Well, Lauren and Elliot, Fort Lauderdale police aren't saying much, but we know that they're aware of the video and they tell us they are investigating it. Now, I'm pressing them a little bit further, trying to find out the status of those two officers involved in that video and see where they're working currently in the department.
You're watching Raymond Rashal being handcuffed by Fort Lauderdale police, but attorney Ben Crump says he's actually the victim. The video you're about to watch happens after Rashal, an employee at a Best Western hotel, cancels another man's stay because, he says, the man yelled racial slurs at him. Take a closer look. You can see Rashal behind the desk when another man, police identify as Jason Rabe, comes into the frame. He's walking with a purpose right towards Rashal. He immediately opens the security gate. That's when we see Rashal punch him in the face. From here, a fight breaks out, taking the two men to the ground. Another man runs over to help as Rashal punches Rabe several more times. Now Rashal has Rabe in a headlock as the other man on scene dials 911. Rashal is likely referring to police who responded to the Best Western earlier that same day when Jason Rabe, who was apparently visibly intoxicated, wouldn't leave the property. People staying at the hotel shocked as they watched everything unfold.
I think it's ridiculous, and I think sometimes we jump to conclusion.
And even more surprised to learn the hotel employee was arrested. As soon as police arrive, you see Rashal stand right up. He's then pushed several times by police officers as he references the security camera. In the police report, an officer accuses Rashal of pushing him, but not once do we see that happen in this video.
We also sit back, take a deep breath, look at all the facts, look at the video.
Finally, you see Rashal taken away in handcuffs.
Civil rights attorney Ben Crump tweeting out that video last night. Now, the state attorney's office says Raymond Rashal will not face any charges. We're still working to learn from Fort Lauderdale police why he was arrested in the first place. For now, we are live at the Fort Lauderdale Police Department. Ashley Dyer, CBS 4 News.
Now, there's two people that should be arrested, okay? First of all, the drunk racist who attacked the hotel employee, okay? Second of all, that damn cop for writing up a false police report and taking this man into custody in the first place. He should be fired and brung up on charges as far as I'm concerned. Okay? That was some bullshit all day long. The man had every right to defend himself from the racist. Okay? But instead, they took him to jail and they took the racist to a friend's house who was drunk. I mean, disorderly and every damn thing else. This dude should be brung up on all kinds of charges. See, and they wonder why police are so fucking hated in this country. Because you got low-life, racist, subhuman ass police officers on the police force that does not judge correctly. Okay? Now, as we know, it says here, civil rights attorney demands answer after hotel employee who defended himself from irate guests arrested by police. Okay? Everything's right there on video. You know what I mean? There's no questions to be asked, to be honest with you. Everything's right there. And I hope this man sued the hell out of the police department in Fort Lauderdale. Okay? Now, to dissect this story right here, as we know, this happened in Miami and Fort Lauderdale. A brawl in a Fort Lauderdale hotel lobby started by a man accused of yelling racial slurs at an employee came to an end with the employee behind bars. But now civil rights attorney Ben Crump is questioning why the employee, who he says was defending himself, was arrested in the first place. The scene played out at Best Western Hotel back in January. Now, also, which they did not mention, is that this brother right here, Raymond Rachel, he was even fired thereafter. So there's been damages done, behind this whole entire, debacle right here. Okay. Now to continue, it says Fort Lauderdale police say they're aware of the video and they're investigating it, but they have yet to tell CBS 4 the status of the officers involved. Okay. Everything that happened in the video comes after Raymond Rachel cancels a hotel's guest stay because he says the man was making racial slurs at him. That same hotel guest, identified as Jason Raby, that looked like he has rabies, leaves the property, but then comes back. All of it is on camera. All of it is caught on camera. Okay, like I'm saying, there's one thing to be, accused of, yelling, hurling racial slurs. So that's one thing, okay? But then when you come back, you understand, and attack the man just because you put your ass out for doing so, you're proving his point that you did do that, okay? Let's continue. The video starts with Rachel, an employee at the Best Western Hotel, sitting behind the front desk. Raby walks into the frame and, walking with a purpose, heads directly towards Rachel. He immediately opens the security gate, and that's when you see Rachel punch him in the face. And I'm glad, too, at least, Rachel beat the shit out his dumb ass. That's good. He got a good ass whooping for, acting disorderly and being racial. You see what I'm saying? Now let's, yeah, he beat the shit out of him, okay? And I'm glad he did. Sometimes I read these kind of stories and I get carried away, but, y'all excuse me for that, Now to continue, he said he immediately opens the security gate, and that's when you see Rachel. Okay, we seen it. We read that. To continue here, from there, a fight breaks out, taking the two men to the ground. Another man runs over to help as Rachel punches Raby several more times. Then Rachel holds Raby in a headlock until police arrive. As soon as they get there, you see Rachel stand up right up, okay? He's then pushed several times by police officers, which was one police officer he was pushed by. Okay, let's clarify that. As he referenced the security camera. Finally, you see Rachel taken away in handcuffs. He was initially accused of several charges, including resisting officers with violence, but not one time was that seen on the surveillance video. And that's true. That's facts right there. That man ain't did nothing to that officer. That officer came in there mistreating him, pushing him around just because basically he seen one of his on the floor getting his ass whooped. You see, that's basically what that. And like I said, fire that damn officer and bring his ass up on charges for false police report. You see what I mean? That's basically what needs to happen in this particular situation. This is bullshit all the way around. See, and also, Mr. Racial, sue you, man. You sue the hotel that fired you. You sue the man that you fought with, who attacked you. You understand, that caused you to get fired. Sue the police department for bringing you or taking you, and arresting you and everything. Sue. That's all should be on your mind at this point, and I'm sure. Now that Benjamin Crump is in it, that's exactly what's finna happen. Nice settlement. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this story right here. I'm interested in hearing your thoughts, views, and opinions on it. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. People, please remember to live your life as though we are being watched. Simply because we are. This is James, and I'm out. Peace.